Alright, hello. So it's gonna be my first video. So this game is actually during the New Year's. It was New Year's Eve. It was the December 31st. It's a football match that I have in Shenzhen, China. Quick background prior to this match. So I actually had an ongoing injury the past 2 months. Basically, I tore my ligament on my right side, right here. Right here, and the other one is I have the gout, and part of the side effects is feeling pain. I don't remember. I don't like a bruise, which I have it right here. The bruise, I have it right here. For the gout, and this one is where I torn. But that one healed pretty quick. But most of the part it has to do with my gout. I'll make a separate video about it. Talk more about it. And it wasn't only my foot; it was also my wrist as well. But it was more of a bigger impact on my right side of my leg right here. Yeah, so it's been 2 months since I played. This is my second or third match back. The previous time, I just want to give it a try because I haven't played for a while. I didn't play that long, but this is my full match that I play since I'm officially somewhat back. And coming back to this game, I wasn't fully healed. I would say about 90% healed. So I decided to pull the trigger and come and play, just before the year end. I want to play one more time, and I was willing to take the risk, even though my mom was very against it, because she doesn't want me to get injured again, because it would be very troublesome later on. Yeah, so it's been 2 months since I played. So yeah, go ahead, play the video. So the people here, I have never ever played with them before. I seen them play, but I never actually play with them at all. So I have no clue about their play style, nor do they know how I play as a goalkeeper. So during the match, there was a lot of miscommunication, and this one right here, I wasn't paying attention, but thankfully I didn't win in. There was no coordination at all. I obviously do make a couple mistakes. I think there was three that I could have done better, but I didn't. The way I catch the ball here is pretty funny, not gonna lie. And throughout the video, you'll probably hear a lot of like "buchi." That's in Chinese. It basically means like "don't rush." That was a bad pass. This was alright. Yeah, they keep telling me not to rush. At that time, I was thinking about the 5-second rule. I passed. Okay, so this one right here, I think that was a really bad one. Now that I'm watching the video, I could have sent it off to the blue one, not this one, the one behind it right here. I could have sent it off to him or him, but I didn't. That was my fault at the end. Yeah. The problem with playing with them is they don't really move. Like they don't really move. How am I supposed to really pass it to anybody? So it's pretty hard, and also the 5-second rule. Sometimes they enforce it, sometimes they don't. So I just try to stick it to it. So I try to make the best out of it. So I decided to pass it off to the guy on my right because he has to. I was trying to spread out, but they're not spreading out, so there's not much I can do. And the format we're playing is 8 versus 8 because it's not an actual big field. It's not the 11-11 size. And this guy right here, his number is 99. This guy, I don't know, he does not pass the ball. He makes very interesting decision how he passed the ball. But you know, I'm sure they can make it work because they play together for. They have the chemistry, so they play. I'm sure they play quite often. They most likely know his problems. And that was unexpected that he was trying to pass me the ball, but that was my fault. I shouldn't be standing here. I should be here. So this one right here. So that save was I would say it was a pretty good save. Although that technique wasn't right. The way I slide was using my legs and also my hands at the same time. So going back here, so you can see my hands right over here and also my leg. That was not. It wasn't. I don't think that's safe at all, to be honest. And also, it's a bad technique. Cause I don't never see anybody doing something like this. I think so I'm gonna conclude that what I did was wrong. But I was trying to use my hands. That was my intention. I was not planning on to use my legs, cause I think if I try to save it, I will definitely use my right legs instead to extend out, cause I'm running towards this direction, and I was trying to be very cautious, cause that's where I have the injury. So it would be a direct hit. I'd rather get my hands hurt, my palms right at my ankle. But it somehow worked, and I was able to manage that ball. And actually, this match I wasn't feeling confidence at all, cause fear of getting injured again. I didn't want to do that again, cause otherwise I cannot play for X amount of time, and also maybe my mom being upset again, because I told my mom I wouldn't get injured again. And that was a really bad kick. I couldn't use my hands because obviously I'm outside of the line, otherwise I would have used my hands. And I think around maybe a little bit after this, I started to feel pain on my right leg. I'm sure you'll see throughout the video. I try to press it a little bit. And the people who play here, they're around late 30s, I assume, and around 40. And actually, a funny thing here, this is the time that I started to giving me the respect, sort of. Except this guy, 33. I don't know why, but nor do I really care. Cause they never play with me, so and I can understand. Play style is different, and also I made 2 mistakes. It's totally understandable. And that was actually a pretty good pass, to be honest, but obviously didn't make it through. Yes, I don't understand why they don't really trust me, because I never play with them. So, and I also was in a rush. They don't understand. Oh, so that was actually, after that I was actually very happy, to be honest. I had that adrenaline to went for that tackle, but I don't do the usual what people use a tackle. I used in a way to use my bottom of my foot. Yeah, bottom of my foot to tackle, if that makes sense. Yeah, bottom of my foot to tackle, and that I was able to make an accurate pass, because it could have went wrong. Because it doesn't have that much force to pass in the right direction. I suppose that's I'm saying properly. And it wasn't my intention to, do that move, but I ended up doing it. That was my intention to pass it like that. But yeah, I think right here I started feeling some pain. Around that time, I started pressing around my ankle. And right here is 0-1. So we're down 1. And I actually saw another point of view of the video. I was in a bad position, so I can't defend myself on that, but I'll try to improve next time. That's the point of recording these videos. So here's the second match. And we have a very interesting start, to be honest. And this yellow team is a lot better than the red team. And the yellow team, I've seen them play often, so I know how they play. They have two very good players. One is central back, and the other one, I think, is a forward, I think. But he switches, so I'm not too sure. I think not this guy. This guy. He's the good one right here. Not this shot, but he's the best one out of everyone I play with throughout the match. He got the speed. He definitely got the speed, and his shot, the way he kicks is very accurate compared to everybody, and also mainly speed. Speed is the biggest factor. Yeah, I almost dropped the ball right there. I don't know if that's visible or not. Yeah, they told me not to pass it. Don't rush it, so I just make a big shot. I don't know what's the big shot. I don't know what's the English word called. I use my foot to kick it. I don't know what's the English word. Okay, so right here, the funny thing right here. So this guy I was talking about, he's the good play. Well, he's playing forward right here. So he's the guy that I had a clash with that resulted to my injury 2 months ago. I'll make that a separate video, like I said before. I really, to be honest, I didn't imagine myself would go for that tackle again. Using my bottom of my foot again. But I just went for it. I didn't think about it. And this time he is more precautious. I think he's afraid of getting injured, because he felt bad what happened to me last time. So I think he just cause I know how he plays. He doesn't really care. He will still go for it. I think he just still remembers. I remember last time he told me he wasn't hurt. Maybe he did afterwards. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Not too sure, but I was very happy that I did that. So after that, I got a lot more confidence after that play. A lot more confidence. Yeah, I'm starting to feel some pain on my right, my right ankle, but it's fine. And this is actually very funny. I wasn't planning on, doing that. I just slipped. And the other player, I think he was just nervous because I already slept. He could have. I already slipped, so he could have just, went around me and go for it, to be honest. And throughout the match, like every other match, I do not talk at all. I barely talk. I try not to talk at all because, right here, this is a very bad position. What I did, let me see, let me go back. That was a very bad position. Like he kicked it off over here, and I was moving backwards for some reason. Yeah, that was a very, very bad move what I did right here. So he kicked it with his left leg. He is a right leg person, so I went this side. But I didn't know he can kick with his left leg. But it wasn't that strong, and I moved backwards. I wasn't very cautious. I wasn't really thinking, so I went this way, but I should have went up to him or somewhat stay in the middle at least. But I was very lucky that I was very lucky to be able to save that shot. Yeah, throughout the match, I just don't talk too much because nothing I say will work, nor do they listen. So I don't see a point, to be honest. And there was a couple times I tried to pass it back, but they don't listen. They want to carry the ball, and it result to getting another encounter. Just fine. I don't really care, but I just have to be prepared, for the encounter. And, the other reason I don't talk too much, I don't want to, upset anybody, because I don't know. Every time when I play, every time I play, majority of the time there's always people fighting, like verbally, not the actual fight. I don't want to be part of it, nor do I care. And also, oh, this is the other tackle. Yeah, try not to say too much because there's a rule, like if you're a goalkeeper, you do not have to pay, while everybody has to pay, so there's no point. Oh, that was a bad throw. I could have hit his head and probably result to like a goal. I think around here, the score was 2-0. We were leading 2, I think. That was actually a close shot. I was surprised he was able to do that, to be honest. Actually, for that shot, I don't know right there. I'm not too sure, but I was inside the line, I believe, at that time. My teammate passed it to me. I'm not sure if I'm able to get the ball with catching with my hands. Guys, because I know you're not allowed to do that, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Sometimes they call it, like, if it's intentional, then yeah, it's not allowed. But for this case, I wasn't really want to take the risk. I don't really know, and I don't know how the decision they make, because sometimes sus is a little bit iffy. So I decided to make that decision just using my legs. That was an okay pass, but my teammate didn't run for it. Another one, nobody ran for it. Yeah, right there, feeling pain again. That was They told me to slow down, but I saw an opportunity. That guy who ran over there. Yeah, so I decided to go for that. But the goalkeeper came out. So right here, he's the guy I'm talking about, the good player. I wasn't sure that. I don't think I touched it at all. I don't think so. Maybe just like a fingertip, but I don't remember touching it at all. It was a free kick. Yeah, so right here they were able to catch up, so it's 2-1 right now. Watching the video, I realized that I was in the right position. I'll show again. So I just, leaned towards going down. What I should have done is just like, use my right leg, push myself to. If I did that, it's very likely I could have saved that ball. So yeah, my technique was bad on that one. So right here was 2-1. The match was like 45 minutes. Yeah, this is where there was no excuse for that one. That was a really bad one. That guy, he's a very good player. He can do left and right foot. I think this is the one. I think this one. This is a really bad one. Yeah, this was really bad. Thankfully, the match is almost over, and thankfully, there was another encounter. Yeah, so that's really pretty much it. Overall performance, I'm very satisfied how it went. It was, I would say it was my best game throughout 2024. I was definitely say that. But as in what's it called? As in some of my plays, I would say 3. I think 3. Three of them they weren't good. It wasn't a very smart decision of mine. The last 2, there was no excuse. There was no excuse at all. Yeah. The last one, that was something else. I was feeling a lot of pain, and I just wanted the match to end. Yeah, it was already unbearable, and I know that I was already feeling pain. I know that I can't play the next few days, but I don't want to make it worse as in I can't play for maybe a month or a few months per se. I don't really want to take that risk. Yeah, so ended up the score. The first match was 0-1. We lost that one, and the other one, this one was just shown, was 2-1. So in total there was 3 teams, and I don't know how it went, but basically we didn't win. Basically, there was other team. The yellow team won, and after this I left, and it was just the red and the yellow team playing. I don't know what was the score, but they say I should have stayed, but I couldn't stay because I was feeling pain and I wanted to get some a medicine, like a spray to spray on, so I just went back home early. And yeah, and it's not like I can do anything about it because I didn't really want to play, risking that. So, and if we lose, then you can blame it on me. But I'm very satisfied how it went. So after that game, I had I was feeling pain here, but it was more on my left leg, my left ankle. But as of speaking right now, it's been a few days. I got a lot better. My wrist, I think it got a lot better. I didn't feel any pain, luckily, but I got a minor injury on my left hand, my left pinky, which is very minor, but had to be more cautious. Yeah, so that's basically throughout the whole match. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, bye.